Hi everyone and welcome back to another camp video, my favourite kind. Today, this one is for the girls. We all know that life as a girl can be a little bit difficult sometimes. We have some things that boys don't have to worry about and they have some things that we don't have to worry about. But today I'm going to start off with all of my tips for you, and then I also did a little Q&A on my Instagram just to see if you had any specific questions, and I told you not to hold back, so we'll see what you came up with. So boys, you can go unless you're really nosy, then stay, why not? So my first tip for you is not to put any lacy underwear in the laundry at camp. Go to a laundrette or do it yourself. Just don't put it in the laundry at camp because it will tear them to shreds. I don't know what it is about the laundry at camp. I think they kind of just put it on a really fast, rough cycle, and yeah, it will destroy your lovely, probably expensive lacy underwear. So don't make that mistake, and that goes for all lace as well. The next one is to bring special facial sun cream, because putting normal sun cream on your face all day every day destroys your skin. It just makes it so greasy, and it made me break out quite a lot, so definitely worth the extra couple of pounds that you'll be spending. Bring leave-in conditioner with you because your hair is going to probably get extremely dry, especially if you're a lifeguard or you're into your water sports. It's great to just spray in or rake through a load of leave-in conditioner, and it will just take care of your hair a bit more, and you don't have to look like a frizzy frizzball like I did for most of summer. And don't take up loads of room in your suitcase with makeup. My makeup bag at home is huge because I just put all of my makeup I have in there, but I would never take that whole thing with me. You just want to take out the basics, so foundation, concealer, bronzer, mascara, lip gloss. At the end of the day, you're not going to be wearing makeup a lot, and lots of makeup isn't really a thing in America, so even when you go to a party or a night out or whatever, you probably will only put on the bare minimum anyway. Bring a laundry bag. Obviously you're going to have all your underwear and stuff, and for ours, if you didn't have a laundry bag, you would literally just put it in a bin bag, and they were clear bin bags, and so everyone would see all your stuff, and it was a bit like... And my last tip for you is to invest in a good razor. Before I went to camp last year, I bought a really big pack of cheap razors because I thought, I don't really care, a razor's a razor, just neat hair gone, that's all I care about. But I shaved my legs the first time with them, and oh my god, it literally shredded them up. I had no idea what was going on. My legs were bleeding, and they were scabby for a few days after because I'd used these really cheap razors. So invest in a good one, a men's one, slightly more expensive. You can get changeable razors to go in there. It just makes life so much easier, especially when you're wearing shorts and bikinis all the time. And I'm sure I speak for us all when you want to avoid the razor bumps at all costs. So just invest in a good men's razor. They were all the tips I have for you. I know there weren't many, but they're all my girl-specific ones. And we're going to move on to the Q&A now. So the first question is, do boys and girls sleep in separate dorms? It is very rare that you'll find a camp that don't separate the boys and girls for quite obvious reasons. We had a girls camp and a boys camp, and I'm sure people that sleep in dorms will have separate areas for the boys and the girls too. Loads and loads of people ask me about your period and how you deal with being on your period at camp. So a few tips would just be to be prepared. So I have an app on my phone called Clue, and it's a period tracker, so I know when I'm going to come on, and that just makes it so much easier to be prepared and know when I'm coming on, when I need to prepare. I would also recommend having a backpack or a bum bag that you take everywhere with you, that you always keep some sanitary stuff and some maybe paracetamol or ibuprofen if you use it. Found my bum bag so helpful because it's just there for you. It's got all your essentials in it. I've heard it's like Love Island. Is that true? This has to be my favourite question. All of you wanted the lowdown on camp romances and boys and all of that stuff. All camps are different when it comes to this sort of stuff, but the answer is yes, you're probably gonna fancy a boy. A boy's probably gonna fancy you. All I'd say is don't let a boy or the drama that just naturally occurs, don't let it take over your summer because it's really not that important. Hashtag hot girl summer. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You want to be with your friends, you want to be having fun, and if you're enjoying spending time with this guy and not letting it take over your whole experience, then yeah, go for it. But if you're finding yourself getting upset about him or drama, just don't. Just bin him off, honestly. You don't need it. So yeah, camp romances, they are a thing, but not everyone gets in them. Are camp LGBTQ plus friendly? Honestly, in my experience, that's not even a question. Like, the camp were absolutely fine. It didn't make a difference if you were straight, gay, bi, trans, whatever. Like, it really didn't matter, and it was just really inclusive. Everyone loves everyone. It really doesn't make a difference how people see you as a person. What is the showering situation like? Now, again, different for every single camp, and I say this because I don't want to answer it and then everyone to be like, that's wrong, you're lying. So I'm just speaking from my experience. So each camp is different, but in my experience, boys and girls had separate toilet blocks, and in those toilet blocks were showers. We actually showered in the same places that the children showered, so it was kind of concerning at some points because it was literally a curtain. If anyone opened that curtain, you were royally screwed, especially if it was a camper, because I was always so scared that a camper would open it and then like I'd get in trouble for, you know, safeguarding issues. So yeah, if that is the same case as you, try and find a time where there's not any children in there, or if there is, then go with a friend, so obviously if anything like that does happen, you've got someone to kind of back you up. And the last question I have is, how do you deal with a down day? It is normal to have a down day in general, let alone at camp, because you are far away from home, you're missing your family sometimes, especially if you're on your period, you're going to feel a bit sensitive probably. But my friend Charlotte always used to say, the best place to be sad is camp, because no one wants to see you sad. Everyone will do everything they can to cheer you up. So my advice to you would be, tell people, I'm kind of feeling a bit down today, and honestly they will do everything in their power to cheer you up. So that's about it, guys. If you have any more questions, please comment them down below, because you know I just want to help you so you can have an amazing time, because it is an amazing time, and fingers crossed we can actually go this year. How amazing would that be? If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff like this, or just about my experiences in travel, please hit subscribe. That always means so much to me, and give this video a big like, and I will see you very soon. Mwah.